So this is a game called Mahjong Ta. It's 16 tile Mahjong game. Let's explore it. Single player, multiplayer, game guide, store, profile. Game guide here. So Mahjong Ta 16 tile. Winning shape is 5 mils pair. And you have this draw, discard option in the game. So these are the things that Mahjong players form. So Cha, Pong, Kong, 4 tiles a pair, and some first draw tiles like the dragons and the winds. These are the wind conditions. So pretty good guide. And then it has a store. You can buy ads, free app, tokens. I think this format a player mode, so hopefully give back to the developers. And then profile, so you record your wins and lose. And then there's some boots. So with the boots you can play it a single player, or you can also include the boot in multiplayer. So if you are missing a player, so for example you go to multiplayer and then you don't have enough player around to play. Normally Mahjong will require 4 players. So if you only have 2 or 3, what you do is you go and you press this third option, join plus a boot. So if you have 2 players only playing, so each of you join with the boot. If you are 3 players, one can join with the boot and the rest. So you complete a 4 player option. Okay, so let's skip that. Let's return to home first. So for this one, we just play multiplayer game to give you an idea how Mahjong runs. So let's go. Single player. You play with 3 bots here. Let's play. Start game. And then you just have your hand. You just press draw. And then you throw. So these are wins. So normally the winds and the dragons, pretty much beginner's technique is you throw those away unless you have a pair or a male to declare using that. So that's how you play. The goal of Mahjong is you either get a pair, Pong, and Chow. So that is flash. So any 3 tiles with those kind of males is the claim for each tile. So Wa here is actually it's flower or garden. So that's a garden tile. And then you just keep reducing your number of tiles until you are your hands is empty. So that is the goal of Mahjong. So here you can see also a pause game. So if you pause the game, you see the clock stop here, and then you can resume. So this feature. So let the game continue. Rotation is counterclockwise. So just draw. So we have a season. So that's a Wa. So we just declare it. We get another one from the garden. So garden draw means from the tail of the wall tiles. So normally you take the head of the wall tiles or these tiles here at the top. So pass. So go back to the other option. You have tips. So you can check the rules here and what is the winning hand and the controls. It's a good arrangement for beginners. You can also see player stats just to see if you're playing a notorious bot or human. And then you can restart the game if you don't like it. You can also just buy tokens from here or leave the game. Yeah, so the bot just declared a chow. So 1, 2, 3 bamboo. That is a good chow. So a chow But chi here would happen if you have succeeding numbers. So this is 1 bamboo, 2 bamboo, 3 bamboo. Okay. If you also double tap that males or declared tiles, double tap here, it will show what are the tiles. The same with the discarded tiles here. Open one, so you will see what was the last discarded. So let's see here, you should see 9 bamboo, and that is the one. So the one on the top left is the last discarded tile. So if you want to review your strategy, you can just double tap, or if you have problems with small tiles. So it's a good feature. So we continue discarding the wins. We don't have an arrangement for that we can claim. Hopefully we'll get things with the bamboos here and the characters. So the first row here are bamboo tiles. It's now 1 to 9. And then character tiles, also 1 to 9. And then followed by circle tiles here. So also have 1 to 9. And the range. There are pong tiles for dragons and winds. The dragons are the dagger, the grass, and the mirror. That's how you do it. So anyway, the chow, she called again chow. You can claim chow
Pong.
There's now a pong and a chow. So a pong, you can call it at any order. So as long as one player throws, regardless of his before or after you, if it matches your pong combination, you can call a pong or claim a pong. However, chow is only allowed if it was the player before you that throws the tile or discarded the tile. So that's the difference here. So this is how you reduce your tiles. If someone pongs, the next player he will be skipped. So we just call a chow here. So if you have chow here, 1, 2, 3,
Chow.
just click it, it will show. And then if you have a pong or a chow, you have to discard a tile. So let's discard the least important for the combinations that we have. So it's up to you over the course of the game. You will realize how you should approach it, which tiles to discard, which tiles are least important. So if you want to discard it, just click, it will lift up a little like this. And this 16 tile mahjong is mostly popular in Taiwan and Philippines and maybe some other Southeast Asian countries.
Chow.
And pretty easy to catch on the rules, and mostly the same type of mahjong tiles that is used around Asia. So we go chow again. We have 1. So let's
Chow.
This is how it looks. You just tap it and then discard. So normally common strategies is what you often throw is either the garden, the dragon tiles or the wind tiles, and then the edges of the tile. So like 1 or 9, because there's very less chance you will have a combination with that unless it's a pong. So if you have those, that's normally pretty much how. And then you start to read the hand of your opponent. And yeah, the role is to reduce what is in your hand until your hand is empty. So 5 males, that is 3 tiles each, or a 4 tile, and then a pair. So that should be enough to give you a win for a 16 tile mahjong game. So this game is pretty much quick to play, and probably just will spend you about 10 minutes time for each game. So it's not very tasking, just good for a tea break or quick play with friends. And then normally just to pass some time off. And yeah, the good thing with this is we can play in portrait mode. So there's actually a landscape mode. If you do like that, it will change it to that. It will return to this in your portrait. So they have, the app has improved and it's good one. So we don't have this. Let's just discard this. So you can also tap your opponents. You can see the name. This one.
Chow.
This one. So you can confirm what they have and what are already off. So once you learn to strategize, yeah, it'll be quite fast for you to play. So we are now 8 minutes and we are almost, let me see, if we'll get lucky, one of our bots is already playing well, just 4 tiles left on its hand. Yes. So if you also press win, let's do first. By the way, in single player, there's an auto timeout. So if you don't do anything, it will auto throw for you. That will keep the game going. And if you want to pause it, just pause like that, and then resume it. Yeah. So going back to the win button, if you have a win on your hand on draw, just press it to declare Mahjong. So it's user preference, because sometimes there's what we call ambitions in this type of Mahjong. So it's a specific kind of arrangement, like you only form all pongs, you only form all chows. There's also 7 pairs and a meld. So there are different ambitions on the game. So some people don't call a win even if their hand is already winning. So if I do this though and I don't have anything, it will suggest that there's no win yet. So the timer here on the top, when it is red, you should also already start to draw. If I don't do anything like now, it will draw. So like that. So let's throw this.
Kang.
So we're past 9 minutes. So a Kong. So a Kong is 4 tiles and you have to draw from the garden. So that's why you have to balance your hand. That's the rule. If you can call a 4 tile combination, you should balance your hand with a garden draw. And then yeah, just keep
Mahjong.
reducing. Okay, someone won.
If you're a word game master,
And
you
then
should play this incredibly
there's
challenging
an ad
word
that will
game.
load at the end of its game. They should be able to help the developers if you are kind enough. So please support the development team and just let it play. And then you can review the hand for whatever ambition the hand has. So just let it pass for a while and then continue with. So looks like the bot on my left one, Jack, and the wind patterns are normal. So he has a mix. Normally means he has a mix of Pong and Kong or Chi. So you can see here he has one milled, all mirrors, and then the characters, another Pong and a Chow characters and a Pong here. And it looks like it is a draw, won by drawing. So he won the game from his hand alone. He did not use the last discarded. It will still show what is the last discarded, so that it will be easier to analyze the hand if it won from a discarded tile or if it won from the garden, from the drawing from the wall. And yeah, that's it. So if you see here, you can just close. You can always see the show winner hand again if you want to analyze more, and then dismiss. Also here it will show winner hand if you already dismiss it, and then
Mahjong.
just click that.
Mahjong.
It will show that one. Yeah, again. Okay. So now we will leave the game. So we finish it in 10 minutes time. So that's a good pastime game. Just leave and then confirm. So that's Mahjong Ta. This is version 2.9. The older versions are not able to support tiles that are garden tiles, and some improvements also on the logic of balancing the game and having boats in multiplayer mode. So yeah, play the game and promote it with your friends and help the hardworking developers. We are Held and Bell. We are also Badstack. And this is game is Mahjong Ta.